TikTok. And I had to go to YouTube because I'm like, I'm gonna see what this about. Got to scrolling through YouTube. And then I came across like some throwbacks like in Kentwood. I was like, oh, he got his people with him. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, now I see Kentwood, Louisiana, meet Shreveport, Louisiana, but we're doing it in Texas. So he Louisiana made, but definitely Texas paid. What's up?
What's up?
Y'all, we in here this morning. A delay, but we didn't deny y'all of the opportunity of sitting live in his presence. How did you get the name Snoopy 92?
I got it from just sitting at the table with my god brothers. Like, I always wanted to do music, so I felt like I needed a rap name. So if you ain't got no rap name, you ain't really doing nothing for
right.
It. So yeah, I just came up with it, just sitting at the computer, Snoopy.
And it just stuck with you.
And it just stuck with me.
Roll with you from there. So 4 years old, you're in the choir. Did you see yourself at 4 being viral on the internet, like taking off?
No, I didn't. Not at first. I just knew I loved music and I had a passion for it. But as far as like how long, how far I came now,
yeah,
I ain't expect all that.
Right.
I knew I loved music though.
So you started writing at 10, and I mean, like, did you just have a flow there where you knew like this it right here?
I seen my cousin doing it at first. My cousin was rapping. My older cousin was rapping. Cause I wanted to rap for singing. I wanted to be a rapper. So seeing my older cousin do it, I felt like I could do it. And that's when I started trying to write my own music and really just find my own lane as far as like rapping. The singing, I could always sing, but rapping was really just one of my main things until somebody just told me, like, I think you just try singing more. Your rapping is good, but just lean towards singing because you can really sing for real.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna put it together then. So
exactly.
The best of both worlds. Yeah.
So most of your music, that's all you, like the lyrics of the music.
All me.
And you just can flow on any beat?
Any beat.
Y'all heard that right? He said, yeah, hey, his words, we just put them to the test at time. He say he can flow on any beat. But I hear you doing some covers and sometimes when you do a cover, sometimes you be hitting harder than the artist. And have you listen, he's like, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
But you do know that, right? You have heard that right there, like your music hit, and it's like, man, they need to do this together. You need to collab. This the you for me, like.
Most definitely.
Yeah, like you need some collaboration. So you've been in the game. Like I said, started at 4 in the choir, writing music at 10. Now is it just like, have you found that rhythm where you're just like, I'm comfortable in this thing, or you feel like you got room to grow and there's more to it than where you are now?
I always make room to grow. I feel like I'm always just open to new opportunities and just new things throughout the music industry and the business as far as like just networking.
Yeah.
For real. So I'm always open to grow more and know more.
Good deal. That's what's up. How did you end up in Dallas?
I ended up in Dallas, I'd say about 2021 when I met my team, BPM.
Okay.
He reached out to me through TikTok. He met me through TikTok. My TikTok was really just taking off. Mm-hmm. And he seen something in me. He seen the talent. He seen the work.
He's like, I ain't letting this go to work.
Yeah,
Wait.
and we met up. He brought me to San Antonio. I opened up for
nice.
T-Rail, and he was asking me, he was like, you ever opened up? You ever did a show? And I'm like, yeah, I did a show before. The whole time I had never done a show.
It's like, so, I might as well say yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm gonna do it. I'm like, yeah, I done opened up for a show before. I done did all that. The whole time I'm like, nah. I get on YouTube, I type in virtual crowd, I'm performing in front of my TV. I'm so nervous, but it was a dope experience, and ever since then, we were just
running with it.
That's
what's up. So this is home now. This is what you know now. What you have going on in Dallas? Like, what can we look forward to you right here?
I have a show coming up on the 12th.
Ticket sales now.
Ticket sales now.
Show coming up, he says, on the 12th.
Cypher Fix. Yeah.
You guys want to be in the fix. This may be the last fix. This may be the final fix. So you definitely want to get in on the fix. Tap in. That's what's up. So your music has evolved, and I can listen to, you know, previous EPs that you put out and just hear how you've grown. And at this point in your career, what do you think that next level looks like for you?
Next level, I feel like it would be more just getting a sense of who I am for real. 'Cause a lot of people know my music, but they don't know my face. So I would really say just getting out and doing more shows for real. Just every city and state. That's my next go-to.
So you say every city and state. Y'all hear that?
I'm put the work in with the music. Now it's time to really just see me for real. And see me live. Yeah.
So bookings, Snoopy92. You can find this information TikTok, Facebook, Instagram for bookings. He needs to get on his love language tour, but I'm just the messenger. I'm bringing it out there that you need to go ahead and do this love language tour. Shreveport ready for you. I'm just gonna say that. It ain't nothing wrong with coming back home or coming back towards home to the booth.
Right.
But for sure, you definitely need to get that love language tour. I heard you speak of that on your live. When you write your music, are you writing from a personal perspective or just the moment, or what is your inspiration behind you?
My all-around inspiration is sometimes it comes from personal experience, sometimes it can come from conversations I've had, sometimes it can come from conversations I've heard. So I just try to get an all-around feeling of the song, as far as like all the way down to the beat. Like the beat plays a major part in my music. Because if I don't have a connection with the beat, how can my people have a connection with me?
Right.
Because I'm not putting my real feelings in there if I don't have no feelings towards the instrumental that I'm on. Like,
gotcha.
And that's why I feel like my music really just holds its longevity for real, because it's deeper than the lyrics to me.
And with that all around perspective, that's why you can reach so many people. That's why, you know, they reposting you on TikTok talking about, I felt him when he said, you know, somebody pray for me. Right. You know, I'd have been lied on backstage. You know it. Sound like the preacher man on Sunday. You still got that church in you.
Yeah,
I'd have been all of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I need somebody to pray for me. And that's why a lot of people can relate to your music, because you take everything into account. You take the beat, you see how it makes you feel, and then you vibe with it from there. So never lose it from one fan to the artist. Never lose that connection that you have. You know what I'm saying, with your music. And then the lyrics, and then the experiences, because like you said, some of them are your own, and then some are others. So do you have like those same cousins around that like promote you on, or have you lost people along the way?
I lost more people along the way, but I've gained a lot of people. I gained some good people, but just dealing with music, period, just in the industry, you just gotta watch out for. It's some snakes in them now. It's a lot of.
Don Tripp say you gotta do lawn care.
Yeah,
because there's snakes in the grass out there.
Most definitely.
So you gotta keep it well manicured so you can see. Do those connections that you may have lost along the way, I know you can't have like remorse by it because of the growth, like it has to happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So do you see the potential to reach back and grab anybody, or you just have to leave it where it is?
I have to leave it where it is.
Yeah.
There's no ill intent. I don't have no bad blood towards nobody. Sometimes life just put you in that position. You know, I wish you well. I wish you the best, and whatever your life may bring you, and your journey is just no longer part of the journey with me.
Yeah, but it's just life lessons, right?
It's life lessons.
You hear me? Dropping them songs. So guys, if you want to check that out, run that up on YouTube, all the streaming platforms. It's just life lessons because we have to evolve. That's our goal here at Eve Speaks Podcast. We encourage, we empower, and we evolve with our listeners. And if we're not growing, I mean, what are we doing? Because if time changes, I feel like so should we.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't sing those same church songs and get the lights that you did at 4. At this age, how old are you?
28.
You know what I'm saying? He said 18, y'all, so I just cleared it up for y'all. Thank you. Go ahead and drop them lights right there. Go ahead and drop them lights right there. We're going to find out the other questions y'all were asking later. Just listen in. Tap in. But yeah, so you can't, because you have life experiences now that people need to hear. And thank you for bringing back like the real culture of music, the real heart of music, because the sound of music like literally is in your music. If that makes sense. Like, you know how music just ain't the same anymore.
Right.
You know, and we lose it along the way because everything gets tainted with time. We do know that. However, I feel like your music is genuine, it's authentic to who you are, especially after, you know, listening to you. But what makes you different than, and I know comparison is the thief of all joy, but I'm just saying these are some people that you may have gotten some inspiration to, because I know you listen to Gates.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know where we're from, that's the horticulture.
Right.
These are people, you know. But the Mo3s and you transition, you cross that state line, you know what I'm saying? And I know you've probably been compared to some of these people. What makes you different?
I'd say my story makes me different. The overall story, the overall being of who I am, just me.
So who are you?
I'm Snoopy. I'm Snoopy. You know, my music says a lot. My music tells it all.
Yeah.
So maybe, like in this time, a lot of people just listen, but instead of just actually paying attention to the story, they just hear the voice. So they'll be like, oh, he sound like Mo3, or oh, he sound like Kevin Gates. You just getting the sound, you're not getting the story.
Yeah.
But that's just today's, you know, that's in today's
Everything is fast, everything just like, okay, that beat, he dropped that, he did that on that beat, that sound good.
They dropping songs.
Yeah.
They dropping songs down to like a minute now. A minute is a hit song now, rather than, you know, back in the day, you get a 5-minute song. Now you listen to that same song, now it get into your head, you like, man, this song's still on.
Exactly.
This song was 5 minutes, but the overall, just enjoying music, just enjoying good music. It don't matter how long the song is, you're gonna play it over and over and over. But now it's just different now. Social media, I call it microwave. It's that
very
microwave.
much so.
Yeah.
And you only get the highlight reels of life. Like nobody shows you their true story. Nobody gets raw and uncut with you. And for those that do, we don't give them the time of day to really listen to it. But you only get the highlight reels of what people want you to see, what they want you to know about them. So tell me about losing people, losing loved ones, how did you turn pain into purpose?
I lost my grandfather back in 2018 in March. Like he took his last breath in front of me. He had COPD.
Yep.
Yeah, he had COPD. So when he came home from the hospital, you know, they told us to look forward to just like a week, 2 weeks being with him. But I always told myself, like, I didn't want to be around and have to see my grandpa pass. So, lo and behold, it took me to actually be in the room and try to resuscitate him and stuff like that to just, I think it was my purpose. It was for me to see that in order to be where I am today. Because I know that he would want the best for me. And that's how Pray For Me came about. That's what I speak on in Pray For Me. So after my grandpa, after his funeral, like at the repairs, I was just sitting there and I was talking to one of my childhood friends. I'm like, bro, I don't know when it's gonna happen or how it's gonna happen, but something finna happen. Like I gotta make something shake. Yeah. It's finna be something. It's finna be different. And within like a month or so, that's when the little Fat Boy Anthem song went viral. It went viral.
Yeah.
It did like 5 million views on Facebook. But from then on, I just never stopped. I just always had that in the back of my mind of like, that's my why, that's my reason. And then just meeting new people along the way, even people getting messages like when I go live and they say that pray for me, brought them out of depression, and it's just like, I understand now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it had to come through you. That's something that you have to know. Like, anybody else could have made a song. You know, there is a song about praying, but that experience that you experienced with your grandfather put something in that song that when other people listen to it, it was written just for them. Like, they know it was for you because you wrote it. But when you hear it, it was like, nah, this here, it's hit me, and I know it's just for me. For sure. So don't just hear his music, listen to his music, and listen with the ear, because you know when you listen to it. I didn't know that until today about his grandfather, but you know it's something behind it. Right. And he took that pain and he turned it into purpose, and all of us are healing off of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how life is. Sometimes somebody else's pain is your lesson to heal from, right, to grow from. So, and I feel like the 5 million views was your grandfather's way of letting you know you had to be there. Like you said, you didn't want to, but you had to be there, and he's still here.
Right.
So with you, after that moment, you hit the 5 million views, like what was your thought? Like what was your feeling or reaction to that going viral?
It was unreal. Mm-hmm. Like I didn't know how to profit off of it. Like I just felt like I did a lot of numbers and that was it. But I didn't know how big the Fat Boy Anthem song was, like how big it was going worldwide. I didn't know it. I just made a video sitting in my truck on my lunch break. Made a little funny video about food, and it went viral. And then I was like, well, I'm gonna do a YouTube video to it. So I did a video on YouTube. That went viral. That did like 8 million. So I'm like, I ain't nowhere else to go. So I was like, what to do now? What to do now? Yeah. But I also stopped for a minute as far as like pushing the record, because I didn't want to be a parody artist, knowing that I actually write great music and I actually, you know, because it's hard to shake being a parody artist, because everybody looks for you to be funny, and then when you're trying to be serious, they don't take you serious. They don't take you serious. They just want to laugh, and you really go through stuff daily, and you want to express yourself. So I feel like I really stopped pushing it, the Fat Boy Anthem, but that's what people know me by to this day. Right.
So your love life, we have so many songs. Y'all, he gets real. He grows you up. He puts a little hair on your chin if you're a man. You know what I'm saying? Put a little twist in your walk if you're a woman. You know what I'm saying? So his music grows you up. Are you single?
No.
Y'all heard that? Listen, ratings off the chart. Every live they gonna be in there. DM, you're gonna have to monitor that DM. Look at him just coming in there. Oh, single? What? Snoopy? Who? Yep. He's single. He's productive. He's not letting anything stop him. So you did that. You transitioned from your 9 to 5 to dedicating your heart into your music. I was told by my grandfather, who's deceased now, that if you do the thing that you love the most, you never work a day in your life. How has running after your dreams, or not even running after it because it comes naturally to you, how has that changed your life from working at the tire company?
I would be lying if I said that it was just smooth sailing. Yeah. And I actually had to go back to work. Yeah. Because I felt like I was one of those ones who started getting paid off social media and said, I'm gonna be a content creator.
Forget everything else.
That's what it was at first, until the checks ain't started back coming in. Like I got paid one time from TikTok. I don't even get paid from TikTok, but I got paid that one time, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a content creator. So I just like dropped everything, and throughout the process, it was frustrating. It's really challenging, and it's nothing wrong. Anybody out there, don't do that. Don't just jump. Don't just stop and say this is what you gonna do if you ain't got no money put up. stay on your job. So, it was a process. Like I say, I still had to go to work because you gotta, in order to feed your dreams and feed, you know, still take care of your responsibilities. You still have to have multiple sources of income. And my music really wasn't paying stream wise at the time. So yeah, I had to go back. I ain't go back to the tie shop, but I was
You
working.
went back to work.
Yeah, I went back to work, and then I just started selling T-shirts and really just putting it back, and just everything I was making, I was putting it towards my music and putting it towards.
There you go.
You know.
Investing in you and investing in the dream. You guys can purchase his merch on YouTube as well, Snoopy92 officially. He has sweatshirts, shirts. I mean, support him. Support the dream. He went back to work, y'all. Come on. He's like, really?
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. So he's making that effort. We always want to support people that support themselves. So definitely tap in and support them. Sweatshirts, because y'all weather is crazy. I can say y'all because you live here now, and it's just bipolar. Like we had on T-shirts the other day, and here we are now.
I call it that get sick weather.
Yes, it is. It's trying to get us all sick, and I want it to go away.
For real. But
definitely, I'm looking at YouTube, looking at you perform your videos and all of that now. So. Your videos are local. They're local. What would be the mainstream for you as far as this shot? Like, I gotta get a shot here. I gotta do that. Or do you even go that far? Like a destination video. I want to do a video in Dubai. I have to do a video here or there.
Yes. Right now, I know for the summer, I have a song called One Time, and I want to do like a luau thing, because it's like an Afro beat. It's on the Afro beat.
Oh yeah.
So I want to do like an all-white beach party or something like that in the sense of for that video. But I never shot a video to Pray For Me. I think that's gonna be another major project. I shot a video to Love Language. Yeah. And I write everything as far as like the strips. Like if you ever see an acting scene or like a little skit before the video, like I write all that.
That's you.
I do the whole breakdown.
That's so wild, because you know how creators have creators, you know, they can say, hey, this will go to this, but you're doing like all the details of the work. He said the beat. Now do you know that's like a package? Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like if someone wants to use your music in a movie, you can critique them because you've already done like, nah, it'll be better for this scene.
Right.
This and this is happening there.
Right.
So you can use his music in movies
to
answer the questions.
And I watch a lot of Tubi movies.
Y'all need his music in some of them.
Y'all need some Snoopy out there. Some Snoopy would have went good right now.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, some Snoopy would have sounded good with that scene, the whole feeling.
Exactly. Definitely. Well, I want all videographers, I want all video engineers, everybody. I mean, if you're looking to do a video shoot, I want y'all to hit him up, contact him. Get in his DM, now just for the photo shoot, y'all. I ain't talking to them people that was like, ask him this, he's sing. We know now, that's all, period. He working on his music, looking for investors in the videos, and yeah, do that part. But for real, he has his booking information on TikTok, Snoopy92, YouTube, Facebook, again, Instagram. You guys can find him there. So not only do you have some comedy in you, you can dance.
No. I was blessed. Look, everything but dancing. I can't dance.
I see you have two steps. You came out in the onesie and you was doing the slide with them. So.
It took. You gotta think about how many takes it took for that right there. But like doing for the TikTok.
Yeah.
That was a song I sat on that song for like 2 years, and then like I just pitched it. One day I pitched it to TikTok, and I was like, y'all make this go viral.
Yeah.
And I had got my little cousin and my team, my bro Pup. I had let him, his daughter, she put a dance to it. So I just put them together, and I was like, y'all go ahead. Y'all teach me a little bit. That way I know when I get on there, I can do a little something. But Snoop can't dance.
So you got everything but the dance,
yeah. And
Snoopy looking for a choreography, y'all.
Yeah, and I realized that once I started performing that song on stage, I'm like, ooh, that's a workout right here. It's a workout. Legs tight. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
But you got, gangsters don't dance that groove, so you got a little groove, but you could just, you got a little bop picture. Because when you get to performing, when you in Miami and you on the beach, they gonna want to see something from you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have a little groove with you. But I said, oh no, he do comedy, he dance, he gonna be in the movie after a while. Coming up, having you come from a large family, right?
Mm-hmm.
Having so many cousins and stuff like that, were you very competitive?
No, because I would say I've always been in my own lane as far as like I've always been creative. So if they was playing, I was good in sports, but if they was playing sports, I'm somewhere creating something. I'm somewhere, So as far as like just being competitive like that, no, I wasn't competitive.
So with your music and everything, I know you have a hunger for it and a passion for it, but you don't see it as like a competition or anything, just to get to the next top. You know how people get in when they get into the music industry, they chasing the bag, they, out to get it. How do you see yourself in this industry or in this lane?
I would say my only competition is me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would say, and I would just say that because I'm always critiquing myself.
Yeah.
Like it's more so it's like, okay, you drop this, but what can you drop to go harder than that? I don't look at other people's music and be like, man, I could drop something. I can be better than that. No, I try to outbeat myself. Like I'm still trying to get something better than Pray For Me. I really just I listen to my music and I just go back and I just really just critique myself on how I can be better than, a milestone that I already accomplished. Yeah. Gotcha. So there's no cockiness. It's just me versus me.
Yeah. Because you're in the lane, like you said, that's still from your childhood, just being in the lane all of your own, even with your own cousins, your own family. So why switch up when you get in the music industry? You remain the same. I'm still in my own lane. Yeah, you may be doing, this over here, but I got this. So he said he wanted something that can outdo Pray For Me. He just dropped Grateful. So y'all run it up. Let's see. Let's see if we gonna outdo Pray For Me. So Grateful, what are you grateful for?
Grateful for life. I'm grateful for just being blessed with the gift God gave me to, that other people can receive that. Like I say, just overall good feeling music.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for the people that's surrounding me with positive energy,
Absolutely. And coming from a place where you didn't have the resources to do the things that you're doing now, and I know that has to be a level of your gratitude too, because just think if you were still there. Just think if TikTok would have blacked out long before you got, the opportunity and they didn't bring it out. So I see so many things like that you just gonna take off from here. Just remain who you are, your character, everything that you're doing. I told you we encourage here, we empower here. So remain who you are. Stay in that lane that you're in. I don't care what comes, because we've seen a whole transition for music. The downfall, the uprising of artists. We've seen all of that. And so just be mindful that you are who you are, and that's what makes you different. A lot of people in the industry, again, with all the exposure and things that are going on, we're not as protected. Their money, their finances, their resources. What advice would you give to someone coming in or desiring to take their career to the next level on how they can move and how they can protect themselves? Because like you said, you didn't know how to monetize it. Going viral was, good, but now what?
I would say, get your team, build your team that's gonna be for you, that's all about seeing you win as much as much as you want to see them win. I would also say understand the business side of music or the industry. Always have leverage when it comes down to if you want to be signed, if you want to go to a label, make sure you have leverage when you walk into those doors as independent artists. Because when you have leverage, you could you call the shots. It's more favor on your end as far as like with certain percentages and put advances when they give you advances. If you have your own money, because that's really the main thing. Like they know most artists don't have a certain amount. You don't have money. They got the money, so they can put you in a financial burden once they get you. So I would say have your money, understand the business, have good structure, have a great team, and really just treat business as business.
Right.
Don't look for no friendship, no genuineness, because you will not find it. You will not find it in the industry anywhere.
Yeah, eyes wide open for business first.
Everybody want this right here, so they trying to see what they can get out of here. That's what I would say.
Who's behind your music, like your beats and your? I know you have to feel it, but.
I have a few producers as far as like I just met this young producer who my bro DJ Cutting Up put me on to by the name of Deek. I think he like 16.
Oh wow.
And Jensen, a producer named Jensen, Rand Beats. Just a few. I have a few producers, but I like, and also make sure you get an in-house beat. Stop the YouTube beats. I know everybody, you hear a beat on YouTube, it's fire, you want to do it, but when it comes down to just dropping a song, you want to make sure it's your beat and your beat only.
Right.
That way you can make all your money off of it. You don't have to worry about YouTube content ID. You don't have to worry about none of that because it's your beat.
Or so, anybody selling the beat and not being able to produce your music that you use the beat for. Those are some good tips, and I hope y'all listening, because a lot of times we go into stuff blindsided, just happy to be in it.
Right.
And happy to be in it won't get you the check. Happy to be in it get you, like he said, in a financial burden. So that's a good thing. What's your family support like behind your music?
My family support? My family support me. My mama, they're more religious. Like, as far as like, my mom is more, she's a Christian, so.
Oh, Southern Baptist over there.
Yeah. So she's more on, she know the kind of music I make and the kind of the thing that I do, but she's never been non-supportive. Such as like when it come down to it, like the video you seen, we all was at the field, and we all, everybody popped out. So I would say my family, they support me.
Did she try to persuade you to do gospel? Oh,
she knew. She always knew.
She know.
Yeah, she always knew. She always knew like the kind of music I've done. But as far as like, she'll say if she see like something like the nasty about next, she just scroll. She just
not that one. Not that one.
Yeah, she's going.
What better rights the most? I know you ain't gonna sing that song.
Yeah, so she don't really. She just.
And they be asking for it. Like, I'm glad your mama's not on your TikTok and stuff like that. Cause soon as the songs that they just dropped, what y'all want to hear?
Yeah.
Log out, mamas.
And she used to get on my live, and I'd be like, "Oh Lord, y'all, my mama on live, mama on my live."
Y'all request pray for me, mama here.
Yeah.
I'm glad you had that support, because that makes it even more worthwhile. You know what I'm saying? So what artists have you enjoyed opening for or working with the most?
I would say Trippet. It's an artist out of upcoming artist out of Memphis. Anthony Q. Anthony Q is a dope artist. I enjoyed. We actually got a song together that I haven't dropped yet, so y'all can look forward to me dropping that. Me and Anthony Q. Cecily Wilborn, she's a Southern soul artist. I put her on Love Language, the remix. I opened up for Beat King in Wichita, Kansas. That was dope. I opened up for Boosie in Wichita, Kansas. I opened up for a lot of people.
You have.
Yeah.
You have. So soon that'll be your day.
Right.
Where you backstage and you listening to the artists coming out before you, that's gonna be dope. So cherish these moments where you just like living out in the front. Cause the road's gonna reverse and it's gonna transition. Y'all, again, Snoopy is on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. His merch is on YouTube. That's where I found it. Anywhere else your merch is available?
Yeah, it's in the links in all my bios. You can look up Snoopy 92 apparel on Google on my website, and you'll find it there too.
He's available for bookings. He is open for collaborations. Ready to work with Tubi. Definitely need you working with Tubi.
Ready, Tubi, I'm ready. I'm ready to be a star, Tubi. Let's go.
That's what's up. And then we have coming up. We have a show April 12th.
April 12th, we in Dallas. April 5th, I'm in Greenville, South Carolina. And I have a private, it's a surprise show this one, March 14th in Oklahoma.
Okay.
A private event for my bro, Joe Money.
Okay. And when you going to Tennessee Mother's Day?
Mother's Day.
He'll be in Tennessee Mother's Day. So, and I'm telling you, the calendar's booking up. So if y'all want to get a book before their Love Language tour hits, y'all need to go ahead and get those dates locked in because I feel that's coming soon too, the Love Language tour. And if you haven't heard it, I'm telling you, stream him SoundCloud, Apple Music, YouTube, wherever music can be streamed, stream Snoopy 92. Run him up. You know what I'm saying? We always want to give back to not just our community, but our community, if you know what I'm saying. We want to give back anything you want our visitors to know, our guests to know about anything upcoming, anything you're working on, because we're going to hear you sing on the beat.
I would just say, make sure y'all go get my latest music. Grateful, got it all. I know y'all probably heard pray for me. Make sure y'all just keep streaming my music.
You know you heard pray for me.
Keep giving me that push because without my listeners, my supporters, my followers, it wouldn't even be worth, doing what I love to do for real.
You sing acapella?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do this for y'all. We're gonna give you 2 words.
Oh, this off the dome.
Off the dome. He said, "Oh, lot."
Drink water.
I'll drink you some water. We're gonna give you 2 words, and we're just gonna let you flow whatever comes to your head, and it don't have to be a whole lot. Just a little something. Jeff, what's our word? You got some words over there? Let's pull. He's like, yeah, I'm on the spot too.
She's gonna put me on the spot.
Put our producer on the spot. We're gonna pull him in because they want to know if Snoopy can sing a cappella, and if he. What the words are?
Yeah, what the words gonna be?
Let's do Pain and Purpose. We talked about that.
Pain and Purpose?
Yeah, take those 2 words and any way you want to flow with it, we're going to let you flow.
Okay. Pain and Purpose.
Yep.
Okay. I'm trying to see how I'm going to put this together. Pain and Purpose.
With you.
I've seen so much pain, but it pushed me to my purpose. I've been through the rain, but I know it's worth it. I've seen so much pain, but it pushed me to my purpose. I've been through the rain, but I know it's worth it. Yeah. That's it.
All right, Mama, he'll be at church Sunday. Go and tell the deacon he got a solo ready for him. You done made your mama proud. I I knew he was gonna come back to the Lord. All that booty music. Got all these women in his DMs. He done made us right back to the Lord, Jesus. That was it. Y'all heard it live right here on Eve Speaks podcast. This is no joke. He takes this thing seriously. He has his heart and soul in it, and that's what I was trying to say earlier. You put the heart and soul back into music, and you give us that natural, genuine feel of music that we don't get anymore. So we definitely want to be tapped in. We look forward to more collaborations. This is not y'all last time, y'all. Because see, he's not going to forget us when he, go global. We're going to be like over in the other countries or somewhere. He ain't going to forget us. We're going to be over in other countries, and I'm going to be seeing Snoopy, and I'll have to bow because we'll be in India somewhere. We can't even talk to each other. Yeah, be over there bound. He don't know his stuff. But definitely gonna keep following him so you can get those tickets. Get those days. Tickets are on sale for the Dallas show right now. You don't want to miss it. Tickets are available for the Memphis show. For those on Facebook, you guys see that flyer above his head and in the bottom corners. So you definitely want to book those tickets now. I know my folks in Tennessee gonna be there because I already heard from some of y'all. So I know y'all gonna be there. The Mother's Day, that's not private, is it? It's open to the public.
It's open to the public.
Okay, that's the lucky. Yes, in Knoxville, Tennessee. So y'all definitely wanna go ahead and get serenaded on Mother's Day and enjoy Snoopy. Snoopy, we look forward to your growth and you taking off. Before we go, or tap out of here, tell our listeners where all they can find you, how they can go about booking you.
You can follow me at Snoopy92 Official on Instagram, Snoopy92 Official on TikTok, and please beware of all the scam accounts. Mm-hmm. It's about 100,000 Snoopy92s out there. So my TikTok account is, I only have one TikTok account. That's the one with the million. That's just me. I don't have no backup.
Right.
I ain't gonna ask you for the money. That's not me. My Facebook account, I only have one Facebook account, Snoopy92. It's not Snoopy92 Official. It's not Snoopy91.
Right.
Snoopy92. It's Snoopy92. Snoopy92.
And how can they book you?
You can book me at booksnoopy92@gmail.com. Or you can call or text. I prefer you to text 985-517-8762, or if not, 985-981-3989. That's how you can book Snoopy.
And you guys will see that information later on my Facebook page. It's been live here. Y'all heard him. Y'all heard that was acapella. Y'all heard him. He real. It's the real deal.
It's the real deal. It's the real deal. No auto-tune.
Exactly. No auto-tune. Like I said, real genuine music that we've been missing. The heart and soul's back into it with Snoopy92. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. This won't be the last time. I feel some collaborations brewing in the mix. So y'all go ahead and hit him up. He's ready. Go ahead, Tubi. Call him. He's ready.
Do it.
Thank you guys. And until we meet again, I'll see you guys Saturday. But enjoy this Thankful Thursday.